BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my Thursday car rant. Yeah, it's been a while. If you can't hear it in my voice, I'm sick again for the millionth time this year. I don't know if it's because it is exceptionally wet in California this year. Normally it's super dry. Or if my children just keep, again, it might be weather related, it might not be. Anywho, my rant for today. I finished one book in May that I will be talking about with you guys shortly, in my May wrap up, and that is The Collector by John Fowles. Fowles? I think that's his last name. I was going to bring the books with me to work today, but I forgot. So, in this book, there are no chapters. And my rant for today is chapters and page numbers. Those are two things that drive me crazy. So, in The Collector, there is no chapter heads. You just continuously read. There's 3 parts in the story, which breaks up point of view, which is, thank you for doing that. But yeah, there's no chapters. So it was really hard for me to know when to stop, especially because I am more of a chapter stopper than like a page stopper, unless of course I'm reading multiple books at once and I am reading a certain number of pages a day, which I do quite often. But last weekend when I was reading all 3 books, and I showed this on my Instagram, I didn't read multiple. I read a whole book and then picked up a new whole book and then picked up a new whole book. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys care whether or not there are chapters in a book? Because to me, it just makes the book. Like, if there's a book that has lots and lots and lots of chapters where the chapter is established for every transition, I like that too. I feel like I am reading faster and reading more if the chapters are shorter, like, 2 to 3 pages. I'm like, ooh, I'm really flying through this book. It's a trick that, makes my mind feel like I'm reading more than I am. And then there goes the pages. So right now, I am currently reading Insanity by Cameron Jace to my children. Now, I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, the original, to my kids, and then I read Alice Through the Looking Glass the very next month, and so I decided that I would read this dark retelling of Alice in Wonderland. It is a little gruesome. There's a little bit of blood and guts, but nothing like rated R. And so my children are enjoying the book, particularly my 14-year-old. My 12-year-old isn't actually listening. I mean, he speaks up every once in a while, but he's like playing with his toys in the middle, and so he's not really listening, which is, it's fine, because this is more, like I said, a dark retelling of Alice in Wonderland. But in that book, there are no page numbers. So that, again, drives me crazy, because how am I supposed to update Goodreads and let you guys know how I'm doing and what's going on if I don't know the page number? This is the reason why I hate reading on ebooks, because it only gives you the percentage of where you're at in the book. It doesn't give you page numbers. Now, I'm sure there's a way to get page numbers, but I haven't figured it out yet. And I have I think it's the 3rd edition of the Kindle. Like, it's very, very old. I still have a keypad on mine. If you know how to fix that, where you can get page numbers, let me know down below. But yeah, chapters are extremely important for me, so that way I know when to stop, because I like to stop at the end of a chapter, especially when I'm reading to my children. And I love knowing what page I'm on. Otherwise, I get very confused. And I feel like, oh no, well, if I stop at a certain page and then I want to know, say I wanted to update Goodreads again, I would have to go back to the beginning of the book and recount, because I don't have like a tag saying, okay, I stopped last time at page 134, so I'm going to start counting from this tab until where I've stopped now. Oh my gosh. Okay, another thing. Let me know down below if you've ever read a book that had no page numbers or chapter numbers, because that would be the epitome of obnoxious. Yeah, so that's my rant for today. It's getting hot. It is like 70 right now in San Diego, and it has been cloudy all day long. And then just right now the sun came out, and I'm wearing a leather jacket. Even though this isn't real leather, it's still super hot. I decided to wear a skirt today, and I have, it's not combat boots, but I have like engineer boots on with a leather jacket and a skirt. I feel very rebellious right now in my getup, and I don't want my coworkers to think I'm strange, but yeah, my husband had to fix the shoes that I wear every day. I only have one pair of sneakers that I wear every single day, and he had to like glue back this seal to like the rubber edge on the shoe, because my Vans, the little rubber edge is starting to pop off. The other shoe is completely fine, and then the rest of the shoe, the one he glued, is completely fine. But I'm thinking, shit, Vans, I spent $80 on you. Why are you coming apart already? I've only had you for a year. That's not part of the rant, but that's quite annoying. If you're going to spend so much money on something, I expect it to be well made, if you get my drift. Anyways, here's the makeup look for today. Pretty goth. I don't know. It's not really goth. It's peach eyeshadow with a teal eyeliner underneath. Yeah, I very dressed up today. I took Monday and Tuesday off because I was sick, and today is my first day back, and so I wanted to look more awake and less sickly, so I tried to do my makeup instead of coming in with like snot and coughing, and you know, I feel like if I am put together, I will cough and blow my nose less. Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyways, I missed you guys. I will be making more videos now that summer starts next week, Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!